Not completely. They want to identify themselves with their countries of origin.
Culturally, yes, but nationally with Malaysia. Why should one be ashamed of their roots? Why should they forget their roots?
Well, if they want to be Malaysians, they must also remember that they are Malaysians more than immigrants from other countries.
But your constitution allows every Malaysian to follow any religion and to practice their customs in peace and harmony. Your constitution allows that. What is your problem?
Yeah, my problem is that they want to say that this country belongs to them.
They say this country belongs to everyone, which includes them.
No, it's not quite the same.
What do you expect of them? A total assimilation? To become Malay?
Yeah, they should become. In the past, we have a lot of people of Indian, Pakistani, Arabs, and African origin who are now Malays, in the sense that they speak at home the Malay language, their culture is Malay.
So you expect people of all races to identify themselves as Malay and not as Malaysians?
Yeah, well, that should be so, because in any country, if you want to claim that you belong to that country, you must identify yourself with the indigenous people of that country.
But your constitution does not say so. It leaves room for diversity.
No, the constitution says Malaysia is a Malay country.
But it also says other religions can be practiced in peace and harmony. And there shall not be discrimination based on race, religion, descent, place of birth or gender. You are discriminating. You are going against your constitution by these statements.
The constitution discriminates between people of Malay origin and people of migrant origin who continue to identify themselves with their original country.
But your constitution allows them to identify with their own race, religion and their roots. Why are you denying that today?
We are not denying that. They have certain rights, but they cannot claim that this country belongs to them.
One might argue this country not belongs to Malays. Orang Aslis have a better claim to that sons of the soil.
That may be your view, but that is not our view.
That argument is valid, right? Are Malays the real native of your land? Are the Orang Aslis more entitled to that claim?
Well, my views are also valid.
Point taken, Dr. Mahathir. Are you proud of your Indian roots?
No, I'm not an Indian. I am a Malay, because I have no knowledge of the Indian language, and that was a long time ago. I am now 100% a Malay. I speak Malay, practice Malay custom and tradition.
You expect all Malaysians of different origin to follow the same?
Yeah, so if they want to claim that this country is their country, they must identify themselves completely with this country.
Are you ashamed of your...
Tun Mahathir is obviously talking rubbish. The interviewer asked some pertinent questions, but he's not good enough. He doesn't know how to use whatever Mahathir is using against him back. Faham, eh? Now, the point is very clearly, he's right. The Constitution allows everybody to use. Why would the Constitution allow other Malaysians to practice their own customs, their own religion, if they are not citizens of the country? Now, answer this question. Are the Indians, Chinese, Sabah, Sarawakian, Punjabis, are they or are they not Malaysians? What does the IC say? What does the birth cert say? Where is their passport? Kat mana? So if they are Malaysians, they are citizens, so therefore you belong, the country that you are citizen of belongs to you. That's it. So therefore, nobody have to claim is their country or not country, but they belong to the country. And therefore, in the country, there are respective rights and interests of everybody. Okay, the Constitution talks about the special position of the Malays, Article 153, and also the legitimate interests, rights and interests of the other races. It's mentioned there. Why is there that two segregations? Okay, that two segregations simply says that Malaysia, there is two classes of citizens, the Bumiputra and the non-Bumiputra. And the reason why there is that segregation of classes, there is a historical reason for that, and it is to give effect to what it means as special position, and what the ones not getting special position has, what rights and interests of theirs that also needs to be protected by the Yang di-Pertuan Agong. So that is clarity. That simply means that the Constitution itself states that there are two classes of citizens. Now, how can you now say that the second class citizen cannot call this their country? Then they are second class citizen of which country? Tak relevant kan? This is how the interviewer should have asked him. Okay? Now, Mahathir argues Malay were the indigenous, they were the majority, so therefore they practice the custom and everything, and therefore this is their country. Now, if this is your exclusive country, why the need for the special position for Malays? Why the need for Bumiputra status? Why the need to declare Islam as the national religion? Bahasa Melayu as the national language? Kenapa Raja-Raja Melayu? For what? Tak payah sebut lah Raja Melayu. Tak payah sebut Islam. The religion will automatically be Islam. But obviously, when you say there's Islam agama rasmi, maknanya you acknowledge there are other religions in the country. When you say bahasa Malaysia agama rasmi, that simply means there are the other bahasa dalam Malaysia. So therefore, all of that forms the culture, the identity, and the religions of Malaysia. So this is Malaysia. This old man is trapped in a warp of an era which is pre-Merdeka. He is there talking about Tanah Melayu. So, most important question, what's the difference between Tanah Melayu, Persekutuan Tanah Melayu dengan Malaysia? Ada beza, so many things happen. So many things happen. And at the point when it was Tanah Melayu, yes, the forefathers of the Indians and the Chinese were pendatang. Yes, that was it. That was situation. But what changed? After that, when we merdeka, there is considerations passed. Hence, that's why Malays are given special position. The non-Malays becomes rakyat. They get citizenship in perpetuity, forever. And they are entitled to practice their own religion, their own customs, and they don't have to lose their identity. And secondly, why? What kind of a sick mentality where we berbilang kaum, the vibrance of our diversity of races, of religion, of cultures, that colors our nation and makes us our nation beautiful and attractive. Why do you want to stereotype everyone and make everybody Melayu? I don't want the Indians to be Malay. I don't want the Chinese to be Chinese. I want Chinese to be Chinese. I want Indians to be Indians. I want all the East Malaysians to be what they are. Whoever is mixed, be the mixed person you are. Why do we want to make everybody homogeneous? For what? Untuk apa? So you want to delete everything and only one. What are you trying to take? You want to take us back to Persekutuan Tanah Melayu? You want to be ruled by British again? What is it that you want? What is it that you want to achieve? So you're talking rubbish. It's so ridiculous. It's so stupid. And you answer the question, simple one question. Then which country can the Chinese and the Indians claim to be their country? Obviously they got to belong to a country, right? So how can you now, dia tak ada tanah je. Cakap nonsense, cakap merepek. Use Article 153 to defeat any rubbish that comes out from Mahathir's mouth. Simple as that. Why kita takut Article 153 is there. It is being practiced. Okay? The fact that there is Bumiputra rights, it simply means that it's giving rights to a segment of the nation, of the people, and not to the others. So why there needs to be that specification kalau tanah ni tanah Melayu saja and orang lain bukan negeri dia? Kalau dia orang tu pendatang saja, so therefore there is no reason to suggest that. It should not even be called Bumiputra rights. It should be called rakyat rights. Rakyat. So maknanya the rest tu tak rakyat lah. India, China tak rakyat. Melayu saya rakyat. So therefore benefit tu can say special rights of the Malaysian lah. Habis kita. Since Malaysia is Melayu. Nampak tak the nonsensical gibberish that this old man is talking about? But the Indian punya interviewer tak tanya betul lah. Dia punya tanya tu, he didn't go fifth gear lah. He just go takat third gear aja. I'm kind of disappointed. Now, somebody should ask Tun Mahathir this question lah. Sejak kita merdeka, and then after that, everybody, kita kat sekolah. I remember going to school since early days. Since sekolah darjah 1, my childhood days. And then I went to VI, sekolah. And I went to university, menang squash, menang chess, menang semua lah, macam-macam lah. And I grew up together with my fellow Malaysian classmates, schoolmates, university mates, dorm mates, normalists. Chinese ada, Indian ada, semua bangsa ada. Malaysians lah, Malaysians. I'm talking Malaysians. And every time we hail and we succeed, kita berdiri proudly, we sing Negaraku. Even in schools, we sing Negaraku every Monday. We by heart, when I say we, Melayu, India, China, Punjabi, semua bangsa, Negaraku. Yang cakap pelat, Cina tak tahu cakap Melayu sangat, India yang tak berapa reti sangat, Negaraku semua boleh nyanyi. So now I want to sing lah Negaraku ni. Negaraku. Ku tu siapa? Melayu? Siapa kata Negaraku? Negara Melayu lah kan kalau ikut Mahathir. Negaraku, negara Melayu. So dan orang India, Cina nyanyi untuk apa? Tanah tumpahnya darahku. So bila India, Cina nyanyi tanah tumpahnya darahku, means apa? India dengan Cina ni dia plan to bunuh Melayu lah, bagi tumpah Melayu punya darah kat tanah Melayu. Ku tu maksud dia Melayu pada Tun Mahathir. Tanah tumpahnya darahku. Rakyat makmur lah, semua all these things lah, you know. So the song goes on. Rakyat hidup bersatu dan makmur bersatu. What is there to bersatu kalau Melayu semua orang kena jadi Melayu? Semua India kena assimilate jadi Melayu macam Mahathir. Cina kena jadi Melayu, macam Firdaus, whatever lah, semua nak kena jadi Melayu. Then nak hidup bersatu dan makmur untuk apa? Why? What's the point? Apa point dia? That lagu. Apa point dia? Think. Reflect on Negaraku. Simple je. Mahathir kau cerita banyak, nyanyi kat dia Negaraku. And finally, the chorus repeats. Rahmat bahagia. Okay, rahmat bahagia. Tuhan kurniakan. Tuhan. Why pakai Tuhan? Orang Melayu punya Tuhan, Allah lah. Kenapa Allah tak kata Allah kurniakan? Kenapa Tuhan kurniakan? So, Tuhan mana ni? So, the point is, even that word is intended to be universal. Because ada Allah, Tuhan. Pada orang India, dia banyak Tuhan-Tuhan dia. Cina ada Tuhan dia. Okey, Punjabi ada Tuhan dia. Semua orang tidak. Kristian ada Tuhan dia. Jesus ke apakah. Whatever orang percaya. Tapi that is one song that unites us all. Kita semua boleh kata, Tuhan kurniakan, whoever you believe, whatever deity you believe, kurniakan, ya, raja kita siapa? Mutusami Acong nyanyi apa? Itu raja dia ke? Pasal dia tak Melayu. So raja kita selamat bertakhta. So even Chong Wei ke siapa lah, non Malay ke apa ke, menang sport, berdiri, lagu national anthem bergema, and they are singing proud to be Malaysian. Tapi Tun Mahathir kata this is not their country. Mereka pendatang, mereka orang asing. And in order for them to mengaku to own this country, they cannot be Chinese and Indian. Dia kena tukar. At least he doesn't insist that they change the colour of their skin lah. Ataupun buat surgery bagi mata besar sikit ke, bagi India bagi putih sikit ke. Tak ada, dia tak suggest macam tu lah. Tapi kena cakap Melayu, forget all your race punya language, bahasa Cina ke, bahasa Mandarin ke, bahasa Hokkien ke, bahasa Tamil ke, semua tu kena forget. Hidup cara Melayu, masak Melayu, pakai cara Melayu, and jadi Islam lah. Then baru on. Then something wrong with lagu negaraku lah, kan? Mahathir ni dia tak nyanyi kot. I think lah, in order to exorcise this orang tua ni, maybe kena nyanyi kat dia lagu negaraku. Maybe barulah setan-setan racist semua keluar pada badan dia. Nyanyi kat dia, jampi negaraku kat dia, bagi dia faham and tanya. If I interview Mahathir, I will ask him, please comment on every line of lagu negaraku tu. And this semua orang kat Malaysia tahu kan? Kalau tak tahu, tak usah jadi Malaysian lah.
Former Federal Minister Rafidah Aziz says no one should question the loyalty of Malaysians to the country. While the former International Trade and Industry Minister did not name names, she appeared to reference recent comments made by Dr. Mahathir Mohamad. In a recent interview, the former Prime Minister reportedly said ethnic Indians were not completely loyal to Malaysia. Rafidah, however, called on everyone in the country to respect diversity and accept all Malaysians. She said there is no need to question one another about loyalty and love for the nation. Rafidah said that different ethnic groups have done the country proud, and they did so by being Malaysians. She urged Malaysians not to let politics create divisions and to continue building a stronger, competitive and well-respected Malaysia.
So the other thing that Tun Mahathir decides to train his gun on are on the Indians only now. Indians are not entirely loyal to Malaysia. Whatever that means, that which Indian he's referring to, I have no idea. So to me, I do know some Indians yang memang menyampah lah suka Malaysia, tapi dia no choice, dia Malaysian. Ada racist Indians pun, I know. Ada yang Indians yang benci Islam, ada semua tu. I tak mau deny. I don't want to look like a Hindu or Indian apologist. I'm not. I call a spade a spade. India-India yang kurang ajar pun ada. Tapi India-India yang lovable, yang endearing, yang noble, yang selfless, so many of them grace my life. My Hindu brethren. And I love them to bits. Perempuan, laki-laki. And they are patriotic. They love Malaysia. They love Malaysia tapi mereka merajuk. Mereka upset, punya sedih. Mereka punya kecil hati. Orang-orang macam Mahathir punya kind of statement. From the Perikatan Nasional punya side. Mereka fed up. Rasa-rasa kena sideline dengan badan agama pun sometimes mereka sokong juga. Because they cannot stomach the other side punya, humiliating dia orang. Ada yang orang insist yang they cannot even maintain their language and their culture. They have to erase that and become Melayu in order to even claim the land they are stepping on. as their country. So now dia kata not entirely loyal. Firstly, even if that is true, who in their position will want to be loyal to a country that treats them like a bloody fifth-class citizen? And hina dia, and you do that to the point where that it dehumanizes. Siapa tak jauh hati? Siapa nak rasa loyal to a country who doesn't even treat them like a citizen? Faham tak? Now, jadi bila dia nak kata tak berapa loyal, I tak tahu who he's referring to. Tapi macam Mahathir, dia lupa dia punya roots. Dia pun ada Indian origin juga. So you nak question orang India tak berapa loyal, orang ni tak berapa loyal, itu tak berapa loyal. Let me ask you lah, yang you kata you Melayu sangat ni kan. How loyal are you to Malaysia, Tun Mahathir? How loyal are you when you allowed the mushrooming of IPPs at the expense of TMB and rakyat suffer high electricity cost? Where were you? How loyal were you to the country when you allow scandals like Pawajah Steel, bailing out of Mirzan, all the scandals that is being investigated today? How loyal are you to the country, to Malaysia? Najib tu siapa punya creation? Siapa yang orchestrate everything and eventually bagi Najib jadi PM? So semua, all the damage to the country, Daim lah semua tu, siapa yang buat? Who is the engineer of the Sheraton move? I dulu defend you. I tak percaya yang you buat benda tu. Tapi sekarang ni terang lagi bersuluh. And you even say that you pakai DAP because you kata DAP pakai you. So in other words, you engineered the whole thing. So Anwar Ibrahim and family trusted you. DAP trusted you. Amanah trusted you. Right? Everybody trusted you. And they made you Prime Minister. And rakyat was happy. We all experienced euphoria. We did a group drive. Berapa? 17 car groups. We drove to Putrajaya to hand over our collection. Kita collect. Kita kumpul duit. Kita derma. Bagi duit pada kerajaan. Mana? In which country rakyat collect dia punya duit bagi pada kerajaan tu tolong because of a new promising government, excited BN government jatuh, and Madani, Pakatan Harapan punya government naik, and Mahathir, who was the head of BN dulu, heading this, kita trust. Tapi tak sampai 22 bulan, you betrayed the trust. You engineered the Sheraton move. And you betrayed mandat rakyat, you bagi power kepada Perikatan Nasional. And what happened? Dengan MCO, dengan tak ada parlimen, jana wibawa, how much we bled further after 1MDB punya fiasco, we bled further and all tangan you because you tak mau Anwar jadi PM. You takut Anwar jadi PM because of what's happening now to you and your children. Because of your self-serving punya tendencies. So, ask you again, Tun Mahathir. Tengok dalam cermin. How loyal are you to Malaysia? How loyal are you to Malaysians? How loyal are you to the governance? How loyal are you to this land? To this tanah Melayu? How loyal are you? When, as I can remember, the treacherous, the traitor, treason that you commit right through, even until now, nak memecah belahkan rakyat, bagi kaum-kaum berkelahi, menghina kaum-kaum lain, memperkecil kaum-kaum lain, to try to be champions of Malays, Malays who have rejected you in Langkawi, the seat you won and became PM for Pakatan Harapan 2018. Sekarang ni you lose deposit kat Langkawi. That's how hina Allah buat balik kat you. Pasal you menghina orang. So before you nak kutuk kita punya Indian brethren of not being loyal, I nak tanya you, the Indian blooded ex-Prime Minister yang tak mau mengaku you ada Indian roots. Malu buat apa? Pasal apa you malu? You kata you lupa dah, you ingat you Melayu saja. Okay, apalah you Melayu macam mana pun. How loyal are you to Mahathir, to Malaysia? Answer that, reflect that first on yourself before you nak tanya kita punya Indian brethren on whether they are loyal or not to Malaysia. Okay, certainly they don't do the things, the damage, they don't inflict the kind of damage that you have done, did, and are still doing to this country. Enough said. Selamat malam, Tun Mahathir.
So, if you have any interesting ideas that can help build a better Malaysia, please put them in the comment section. And if you haven't subscribed, do subscribe. The subscription is free. You don't have to pay money. And we don't, YouTube doesn't give us your information. So there's no list of subscribers. I just know the number of subscribers, but no information about who the subscribers are. And we are not monetized, so there's no advertisements. When you click on our videos, you straight away watch our videos. You don't have to see annoying ads. Anyway, now please subscribe if you haven't done so, and please share our videos far and wide. Terima kasih. Wassalam.
anything in this video resonated with you, be sure to like it, share it with your friends, leave a comment. And as always, don't forget to subscribe.